Did Phil Mickelson's love for the game extend beyond the greens into a risky world of gambling and insider secrets? Hello, golf aficionados and enthusiasts. Welcome back to ES Club Golf. Today we're peeling back the layers of a narrative that blends the serene greens with the shadowy nuances of insider trading and the adrenaline rush of high-stakes gambling. Join us as we unravel the complex saga of Phil Mickelson, a titan of the golf world, whose activities away from the fairways have sparked controversy and captivated millions. Fasten your seatbelts for a journey through the twists and turns of this astonishing investigation. The summer of 2012, a season where the sun kissed the greens just right, and the world of golf was at its zenith. But beneath this idyllic facade, a financial tempest was brewing, one that would ensnare none other than Phil Mickelson. The SEC laid down allegations that would send ripples through the sports and financial worlds alike. Insider trading. The term alone conjures images of darkened rooms and whispered secrets. But at the center, shares of Dean Foods and Phil, with an investment that was about to raise more than just eyebrows. Phil, known for his keen eye for opportunities, saw a golden one in Dean Foods. With the precision of a well-aimed putt, he placed $2.4 million on the line just before the company announced news that would send its stock soaring by 41%. To the outside world, it seemed Mickelson had the Midas touch, or perhaps a crystal ball. A cool $1 million richer overnight, Phil stood at the crossroads of fortune and scrutiny. The question on everyone's lips, was this sheer luck, or was Phil playing a game where the stakes were higher than any golf tournament? The FBI and SEC, with their arsenal of investigators and analysts, turned their gaze toward Mickelson. The timing of his trade was too perfect, too opportune. It was as if Phil had mastered not only the art of the swing, but the timing of the market with uncanny precision. Yet, in the face of mounting suspicion, Phil maintained his innocence. Right place, right time, he claimed, shrugging off the allegations with the ease of a seasoned gambler unfazed by the turn of a card. But the question remained, was Phil merely a savant of timing, or was there more to this story than met the eye? As the investigation into Phil Mickelson's astonishing win in the stock market unfolds, we find ourselves at a crucial juncture in our story. Was Phil a mastermind of the stock market, or was fortune simply on his side? With suspicions rising, the SEC and FBI delved deeper, determined to uncover whether Phil had access to information that the average investor could only dream of. Enter 2016, a year that would forever alter the course of this investigation. Amidst the meticulous probes and secret inquiries, a bombshell drops that sends shockwaves through the corridors of justice. Phil Mickelson, the subject of intense scrutiny, becomes an unexpected victim of a media leak. Agent David Chaves, tasked with the solemn duty of confidentiality, becomes the unwitting herald of secrets, divulging sensitive details of the ongoing investigation to the voracious press. The Wall Street Journal and the New York Times, armed with this insider knowledge, blast the story into the public domain, igniting a firestorm of speculation and intrigue. The fallout from Chavez's indiscretions is swift and unforgiving. The FBI, betrayed by one of its own, scrambles to contain the damage, but the genie is out of the bottle. The spotlight now shines brighter than ever on Phil and his alleged insider trading activities, drawing in other players like Thomas C. Davis of Dean Foods, whose ties to the case add layers of complexity and suspicion. In the midst of this chaos, a pivotal moment occurs at the Memorial Tournament in Dublin, Ohio. As Phil exits the course, he is confronted by FBI agents, eager to discuss his involvement in what has now ballooned into a full-fledged scandal. Phil, ever the strategist, deflects, advising them to speak with his attorney. It's revealed that, contrary to the swirling rumors, Phil is not the primary target of the investigation. Yet the plot takes another twist when allegations surface that Phil may have received a tip-off from Billy Walters, a renowned gambler entangled in the Dean Foods debacle. 2017 brings the saga into the courtroom, where Phil is compelled to testify about his dealings with Walters. Despite previous assurances to the contrary, Phil refuses to confirm that Walters had provided him with insider information, invoking his Fifth Amendment rights and adding yet another layer of mystery to an already convoluted narrative. In the aftermath of a courtroom drama that has captured the nation's attention, Phil Mickelson stands at a crossroads. The spotlight on his alleged insider trading activities and his complex relationship with Billy Walters intensifies. Mickelson, facing the possibility of implicating himself, invokes his Fifth Amendment right against self-incrimination, a decision that reverberates through the corridors of justice and friendship alike. Billy Walters, once a close confidant of Mickelson, finds himself behind bars, a casualty of the investigation that has ensnared them both. From his cell, Walters voices his disbelief and sense of betrayal. "I thought Phil was my buddy," he laments, echoing the sentiment of a friendship forsaken. Walter's plea for Mickelson to clear the air falls on deaf ears, leaving a bond seemingly broken by the harsh realities of legal battles and personal survival. As the saga unfolds, Mickelson's defense takes shape under the guidance of Gregory Craig, a well-connected attorney in Washington, D.C. Through a series of strategic legal maneuvers, a deal is struck with the SEC, allowing Mickelson to emerge from the shadow of the investigation relatively unscathed. By returning his trading profits of $1.3 million, Mickelson secures his status as a relief defendant, absolved of wrongdoing but not without raising questions about the nature of justice and the power of influence. The revelations don't end with the courtroom drama. Billy Walters' book, Gambler, Secrets from a Life at Risk, pulls back the curtain on Phil Mickelson's penchant for high stakes and high risks. The book unveils a side of Mickelson that few have seen, detailing his extraordinary gambling exploits that total over $311 million in wagers and nearly $100 million in losses. September 2012, Medina Country Club is electrified with anticipation. It's the 39th Ryder Cup, a prestigious showdown between the USA and Europe. In the thick of this excitement, Phil Mickelson, alongside golf legends Tiger Woods and Bubba Watson, readies himself for a battle on the greens. Amidst strategic discussions and team huddles, Phil's confidence soars to such heights that he places a staggering $400,000 bet on the US team's victory. His audacity reflects not just on the golf course, but extends into the realm of high-stakes gambling, a facet of Phil's life that's as captivating as it is controversial. This dichotomy paints a portrait of a man navigating a labyrinth of judgment and speculation, where the path to vindication is as complex as the most daunting golf course. In this saga of insider trading, media influence, and the clandestine side of sports and gambling, one question looms large. Are we mere spectators in a drama of secrets and stakes, or are we participants in a quest for truth? As the narrative unfolds, Phil's silence in the face of friendship and loyalty becomes a pivotal moment. His refusal to disclose what he knew or didn't know about the stocks in question casts a long shadow, suggesting that the cost of silence can sometimes outweigh the price of truth. As we stand at the crossroads of rumor and fact, the long-term impact on Phil Mickelson's legacy remains uncertain. The saga opens a Pandora's box of insider trading, challenging our perceptions of innocence, guilt, and the gray areas in between. Phil's story is a compelling exploration of the choices that define us, the secrets we keep, and the consequences of the paths we choose. Thank you for joining us on this journey through one of golf's most captivating stories. If you found this tale as intriguing as a hole-in-one, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to ES Club Golf for more content that brings the drama, triumphs, and challenges of golf to life. Your support helps us uncover the stories that show the true colors of the sport we love. Until next time, keep swinging and exploring the rich tapestry of golf.